Bam, boom, beady, bam, boom, bam, bing, bang, bam. I thought my mic was gonna be fucked up again when I did that. It's not though, we're okay. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Let me get music playing. There we go. Some nice, good music. I don't, guys, should I change my outfit for like after the new year? I don't know. I still really like this outfit though. I love the color palette, but maybe, perhaps, essentially. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Let me take a sip real quick. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're live. We're having fun. We're chilling. I have so many notes today. I have an egregious amount of notes today. Like, a lot. And I don't know how to get through all of them, but we're going to get through all of them and we're going to talk. And I'm not going to shut up, unfortunately. You guys are going to be stuck with me. Oh, but before that, how's everybody's day going? It's Monday. It's almost New Year's, too. We have 3 days left. How many more days until New Year's? Wait, hold on. 3 days until New Year's. 2 days until New Year's Eve. So New Year's is in 3 days. That's Thursday. Thursday is New Year's Day. Wednesday is New Year's Eve. Yes, that's right. That's correct. We're doing great. I always forget January has like 31 days. In my head, it's one of the 30 days because... Or not January, December. Because in my head, January has 31 days, so December doesn't. But I'm like, no. There's 2 different parts of the year that have 31 days back to back. And that's July, August. And then December, January. Yes, but I don't think people count that one. I'm getting into semantics. Hello, everybody. Hi. This is gonna be great. Like, I'm trying to find all of my notes. That's what they were called. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm trying to remember everything. Because, okay, we're talking about my wonderful, beautiful world of Eurydia again, which I have too many notes about. Dear God. I need to make, like, one of those things where I can just have everything together in, like, the same place. That'd be so much easier. But right now, they're just in a folder together with all this shit. I got all the things. I got different regions. I've got characters. And then today we're working on basically, like, D&D races, except I have different ones because I don't know why I'm built like this. I decided to be silly and I was going to make them, which, speaking of which, I gotta change something because I remember the name. Because half of this stuff is, like, in Banana's DMs, so I just, like, go to Banana's DMs and I'm just like, okay. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay. 1 second. I'm copying shit. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get into it. I'm so excited. Because some of these, I'm pretty sure I've talked your guys' ears off before about them. And then other times I have no idea if I've ever spoken about them in my life, and that's fine. I'm probably forgetting some as well, so we're gonna have to go through that of me forgetting which ones I have on here, which I'm pretty sure I'm already missing 2, which we'll have to talk about later. I'm not touching any of the Fae yet. This is mostly just like the world of Eurydia currently. We're not delving into the Fae until maybe another day. I don't know when. I'm so excited. Okay. But first we have Fomorians. I kind of changed this template a little bit so that I could fit, like, the stuff I want for this. We have Fomorians, which, if you didn't know, are cow people. They're cow people that live and exist on the Fomorian coast in Eredurn. You don't really find them outside of the Fomorian coast. It's a little like off the wall if you see one outside of the Fomorian coast. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here? And I love them. I love them so dearly. Well, what is the word I'm thinking of? Native. The word I'm thinking of, native. Area. I can't spell. Surrounding area. There we go. Yeah, I love them. They're cow-like folk. Yes, they are blood cows. These cow people. Abba? Abba? Like the band? Abba the band? Also, I saw your guys' paintings yesterday, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Hello, I saw. Good evening, good afternoon. We're talking about my wonderful cow people. I love them. I love them. They're so precious and dear to me. My moon came out. Moons are hard. I'll give you that. I think you have my second favorite moon. I gotta check. Yeah, you have my second favorite moon. I believe. You did good on trees. Listen, I can't do art. I write. I'm an author. Anyways. Wait, what are we wedding to? I don't know what we're wedding to. I did see all of these. And you have my second favorite moon. Anyways. We both had much better moons. Aster has my favorite moon. And then you. And then Blood. And then Toby's. I don't know. I like your moon a little bit more. He has better blending, though. But they're nice moons. I like them in general. Honestly, in the photo Aster sent, I think Toby's moving because I can't see that painting. It's very blurry. Which, unfortunately, that's the only image I have, so I can't tell. It's a great time, though. We're having a great time. I need to stop just staring at these paintings. Down in the valley. Anyway, I love my Fomorian cows. I love them so dearly. So dearly. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon. I'm talking about races from my universe of Euridia. May just be his painting? No, okay, he's like moving in the photo because his face is also blurry. So like, it's just, it looks really good. I think he has my favorite trees. I can't tell though. Because everything's blurry. Like, all the other images are perfectly fine. And then He's moving. Do 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 do. Might be over. The moon could seem so far away, despite all the adventures. Anyways, I love my Fomorian cows. Saren, my first character I made for this universe, is a Fomorian. I love them so dearly. They're a Fomorian as well. Was it the photo I just sent? What photo did you just send me? Johnny, you have not sent me a photo, so I cannot tell. There it is. No, that's not. Aww, this is a better photo. Why didn't Aster give us this one? Wait, I'll send the one that Aster showed us. Listen, it's a blur. Listen, Crab's moving. Crab's moving in the corner. Anyways. There we go. Okay. Everything. We're here to talk about my cows. My cow people. But we're getting sidetracked. Which, you know what? That's fair. Hi, Ball of Sunshine. Oh, that is a cute ass name. Oh, I love your name. Hi, Ball of Sunshine. Because Blood was the one who had it. You know what? That checks out. Oh, you cutie patooties. Anyways. Stream you so. I'm so sorry. Anyways, okay, I want to... Listen, I came here to talk about my cows. Not a cult. You make the profile for the OC. Oh, did you make... I can read. We're doing great. Yeah, this is my own template that I have on Canva. I use it a lot. An ungodly amount. And then, okay, these are my Fomorians. I have a lot written about Fomorians because it was the first, like, non-fantasy or, like, my own race that I made for this universe. And I love my little cow people. They're, okay, hair-wise, it can be, like, basically any color under the sun. We got pinks and we got blues. But, like, fur-wise, like, their body, usually, it's watered down to essentially whatever color an actual cow can be. So, like, we got browns, blacks and whites, all of that kind of thing, reddish colors. Wonderful stuff. Thank you for lurking, honey. Thank you. I love them so dearly. I love my Fomorians. And just like cows, males usually have horns. Not all females will have horns, but they can have horns. It's great. 10 out of 10. We love it. It's like the Morai. The Morai, she had horns, but she was a woman in mythology. Great time. Having a great time. Which the Morai is the god that they worship, who is the god of fate, destiny, blood, anything kind of tied in with that. Great time. I love them. I love my little blood cows. Pilgrimage. I'm just gonna go so I can make better stories. Listen, I can't draw for shit. I can't draw for shit. I use specifically for the Fomorians because I love them so much. Pit Crew. You go Pit Crew. This place is a godsend. They have so many. They have so many of these. They're amazing. I cannot talk enough about how much I love this. Half the time I usually use this one, and then the one I use for my Fomorians, it's called the Tiefling Maker on here. And it's great. I use it a lot. It's so good. If you cannot draw, I cannot talk enough about how Picrew is amazing. He's a godsend. Just never act like you're the one that drew it, because that's just tacky and gross. And I will never do that. I will talk about Picrew so much. Yeah, these ones are by Crozen, I believe is how you say their name. Crozen makes the Tiefling Maker, and I absolutely love it, and I adore it. And it's so good. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. If you ever want to make anything, Picrew is the place to go. It's got so much shit. You gotta unfortunately deal with ads, but you know what? That's fine. We ignore the ads. Anyways, back to my wonderful things. The Fomorians, they are a pretty religious group. I'm so sorry. 1 second, Bread just walked in. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, back to my cow people. I love them so much. Okay. I didn't want to put more in their description. I don't know. Okay, but here. Here. Shin. I almost said shin color. Jesus Christ. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Is it the iris or pupil? Large iris. They have very large eyes. Yeah, they got very round, large eyes. Listen, they're cow people. I cannot reiterate, they are cow people and I love them dearly. I love them. I love them so dearly. When we get to the elves, that's where it's gonna get weird, because you guys think you know elves. Unfortunately, I've shat them. I've shat on them. Elves are weird. 1 sec. Okay. Join the server, where do I get the rules verified? Once you've read the rules, you have to write an introduction, and then when the moderators see your introduction, they will let you into the, like, actual server, which is just, like, a thing that we have to make sure that, you're over 13, all that good shit, you're not a bot, you know? The vibes. Because, listen, I hate bots. They get everywhere. Yo ho, pirates, like, for me. Okay, I'm so sorry. It rhymes. Yeah, blood's like a whole thing in like all their life. I have a bigger synopsis right here. Because I would not shut the fuck up about Fomorians. Because Fomorians, they are essentially a race that lives on the coastline of the Fomorian coast. They worship the god the Morai, which is said that they were made in the image of the Morai. She is said to be asleep beneath the Fomorian coast, and she, as a god of blood, not necessarily like in like the traditional sense of like, ooh, killing people as blood sacrifices, but blood sacrifices all nonetheless. A lot of their things are like that. They just have a lot of traditions with spilling blood for different kinds of rituals. One example is if you are about to go on a very long journey, or if you're trying to bless somebody else's journey, you would cut your hand open and then spill blood across the pathway that they're about to go down, like the road. You would spill blood on the road that you were about to take, metaphorically and literally. And also similarly, if they're about to go on a ship, you spill blood in the water that the ship is on. That's just kind of an example. Others examples is like when a loved one passes away, you would smear blood on their faces to say goodbye before you would throw them over the coast into the water below to join the Morai. I did my intro, but how long will that take? I have no idea. Thank you for the follow, though. Hello. Hello. Wait, can I? I think I can. Oh my god, I knew it. I know how to do that. Yeah. It's great. Great. I love the Fomorians. They're so nice. Range man just came in and threw something at my bed. Anyways. The Fomorians are a very, like, tight-knit community. Family dinner, get to see you later. Have a good stream. Thank you, Johnny. Have a good day. More examples is, like, putting blood on jewelry, or in jewelry, more like, in, like, toys that they make for children. Keep the streak going. You're at a week! Fuck yeah, a whole week. Nice. You're at a whole week streak. Sorry, I gotta like dab to that. Whipping Nene. Yeah, but I love the Fomorians. They're one of my favorite like races I've ever made. If I could like somehow learn how to homebrew a D&D race, I would 100% make the Fomorians. Jesus Christ. Suzappy. Oh, that scared me. Thank you for the sexy saxophone. That was very sexy of you, but Jesus Christ, my heart. I love them. I love them. They, yeah, blood magic is just inherent to them. All of that kind of shit, specifically because they are, like, descended from the god, the Morai. Which, I love that. If you didn't know, Morai is a synonym with, like, a wayfarer or a wanderer or anything like that. It's a synonym, and I love the word Morai. I love them. Blood. They got all kinds of shit. I love them. Can someone give me a word prompt to write a story? Okay, 1,000 words. Because that's the minimum I put on myself. Or actually, that's technically the maximum I do sometimes. Anyways, 1,000 words. And a prompt. Lost at sea. Let's do that. 1,000 words in the prompt Lost at Sea. Go to work. We do have a writing channel in the Discord. Where is it? Yeah, we have a writing channel. I know there's a few prompts in there and just kind of shit that happens when we start screaming in there. But anyways, yes, good, excellent, excellent, excellent. I believe in you. I believe in you, sunshine. They're very strong as well because they are cow people. They're cow people. I'll probably come up with more later, but they're wonderful cow people. I love my Fomorians. I quite literally won't shut up about them. And I love Saren. Saren is a blood cleric, and as per like tradition, when your clerical studies are essentially like done, when you've basically like graduated, afterwards you traditionally will cut your hair short and then go on a pilgrimage to essentially like see the rest of the world. And then after 2 years on a pilgrimage, you would come back to the Fomorian coast with the knowledge that you've learned. It's a great time. I love the Fomorians. I love them, and I love Saren, and I love them. So this would be basically clerical clothing that they would wear. This is like a baby blood cleric. In training. Look at them. That's a little child. They still got so much hope in their eyes. Anyways, I love my cow people. Anyways, okay. Fomorians, we're done with them for now. Actually, yeah, wait. Locations. Fomorian coast. Age range is like how long they live. And they can be about 2 to 300 or 200 to 300. Around that age range. Like on the like old end, they can be up to 300 years old. On the young end, they could die of old age around 200. Just depends. 2 to 300. Heights, these are tall ass fuckers. 6 to 8 feet. 6 to 8 feet. They're tall. They're large. They're big. They're large and big. Anyways, okay, now we have stone elves. And this is where it's gonna get fun. This is where it's gonna get confusing. You know elves. We know elves. There's all kinds of elves. There's like supposed to be like elves, high elves, wood elves. We're gonna talk about what I did to wood elves because I don't. Some people are confused, but we're gonna talk about stone elves or mountain elves. They have evolved and adapted to living in mountainous terrain, and just like the bighorn sheep and mountain goats that they tend to live next to, they are very good at traversing the landscape that they live in. They have cloven hooves. Usually their lower halves are furry and fluffy, similar to like a satyr or any kind of creature like that, like a fawn or a satyr or anything like that. Stone elves have similar bottom halves. Top halves, they are typically and usually very stony colors, aka grayscale. They're on the lighter tones of usually like could blend in with the mountainous terrain that they live next to. We're gonna get some examples in here. I have 3 examples. Let's do this. Let's do this. of kind of like the color scheme that I'm going for with Stone Elves. You know, you get the vibes. You see the vibes. A lot of grayscale. They usually have like white to gray skin and then like white to black hair. It just stays in that kind of very desaturated color scheme. They got the pointy elf ears, which is like the only indication you get that they are elves. That's all you get. You get pointy ears. Here we go. Damn, I love them. They're great. I love them. Stone elves are very fascinating, very neat creatures. They live in very mountainous or terrain. I got confused for a second. I was like, what was that noise? Hi, Brum. Good afternoon, Brum. What were y'all doing? Did you have fun? I Genshin'd my impact. Oh! Fuck yeah, I'm glad you Genshin'd your impact. I hope you had fun. Did you win? I hope you did. Anyways, hi, hello, hello. I'm talking about my different races that I made for my universe, Uridia. I hope everything's going great. I hope you like. I hope that impact was Genshin'd enough. I talked about my Fomorian cows, which I love them. They're so good. They're so good. And then I'm talking about stone elves. And I need everybody to understand when I say elves, I'm using that like a catch-all term for like the people, these like different races that have like had a common ancestor, which is like elves, that have evolved very differently for very different niches in the environment. And listen, listen, you know how like people call like every single thing from the Fey realm Fey folk? It's same vibes. Vaguely elf shaped, so it's also an elf. It's a great time. I think more people should do this. It's a great time. But yeah, stone elves, they live in rocky mountainous terrain. I did a Bliss Floors 10 and 11, slightly build my Chevrours and theorize some teams for floor 12. Fuck yeah! I never do floor 12. I'm too scared of it. Floor 12 terrifies me. I'm doable this time around, but you do need plunging characters and also Xiangling for the other half. I have Xiangling. Not built, but I have her. Do I have plunging characters? I guess technically I do. Because now I have Durin, and I also have... What is his name? Flynn's. Flynn's and Durin are technically plunging characters. I think they technically plunge. I certainly plunge with them. So I think it'd be doable, but I won't try it. I'm not about that life. I'm too scared. I love stone elves. They're really cool. Then we're gonna get to my other favorite. I have a lot of elves. 3. Technically 3. Stone elves eat very similarly to, honestly, like the animals that live up there. They're hunters mostly. Hunter-gatherers. And it helps that, okay, it depends on where they live. I'm focusing mostly on Eridurn, because that's the continent we're currently writing for in my head. And they're the only area where stone elves are like typically found is in the Zulkin Mountains in Zatish, because that is the only city/town in the Zulkin Mountains, because it is such a highly dangerous mountain range to traverse that only stone elves could actually live there permanently. They're very great. They're a hardy species. A lot of game meat and a lot of like whatever grows there, essentially. They don't have a lot of crops that can grow there. Not a lot of crops, but they do got some delicious like foods that grow there. A lot of like exotic shit. I don't know how to say it, like berries, but not berries, but not spices. I wouldn't call them spices, but they are like herbs that are only really found in the Zulkin Mountains. I love them. I don't know how to make D&D races or like homebrew shit, but if I could, I'd figure it out. I don't know how to make that shit, but I'd figure it out. They can't handle hot. They can't handle the heat. They're not built for the heat. You think they'd make greenhouses to grow crops in cold? I think so. I think they'd be smart enough to do that. They'd be smart enough to be able to do that. Also, somehow make like magically enhanced greenhouses, essentially. Who camps 2 minutes? Oh, why'd you do that? Oh, not really unlike their... yes. I'm trying to like... I don't know how to say this, like, they're diurnal, but I don't know how to spell diurnal. Actually, how do you spell diurnal? Resources magically enhanced crop breeders. Diurnal, that's the word, okay. they're diurnal and they like generational homes. Like you don't move out when you're an adult essentially. Like everyone lives together. They live together. They're very family oriented. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then here. Wait. There's a window to watch the storm. When the wind blows, we'll have our home. But in the end, you're just my friend, and love is not a game. I built a home. Village. Wherever they reside, group of elves are in a fire arguing agriculture while hunters in the tribe watch and laugh. Oh, I love that idea. That's such a fun image. I love stone elves. They're so cool to me. I love making random ass fantasy races. People need to get more fucking weird with fantasy races. Skin. It's not too far. It's just a couple blocks away. This world is ours. All you have to do is stay. Oops, I accidentally spelled that. World building is fun. BRB, have fun grabbing food, eat good food. They have like gray and white skin. Grays and whites. Not typically super dark, but they can have like at least like a dark stony-ish kind of. I'm gonna put more of like stony. Blues and grays. Some variations apply. Like, yeah, like this one. Their eyes are purple. You can't really see it. There, kind of can see it. Purple eyes. So like, yeah. Just usually cool toned. A lot of cool tone or desaturated coloration. Not a whole lot of variation with like that kind of aspect. Very cool though. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Actually, okay, I'm gonna make these slightly larger. There we go. Okay, excellent. I try to make 3 examples of all the different races we're gonna talk about because I wanted some like variation. Woven magic. Alrighty. they're fucking deft as hell. Like, once again, they are built for the mountains that they are in. They can jump super high and super far. They're very, very agile and able to, like, scale sheer cliffs. Like, have you seen those ones? Where's a character got no face? Because I got no face. I don't got fish. Listen, have you ever looked at a cabbage and asked it why it has no face? Same energy. Same energy. Anyways, those goats on cliff. These goats. You ever see these goats? This is a bighorn mountain goat, but like bighorn sheep. If you ever seen bighorn sheep, but like yeah, see these goats. Same vibes. Same vibes. I'm going for with them. They can do this shit. Wait, have I shown you guys bighorn sheep? We have them here. Bighorn sheep. Goat elves. I love them. These are bighorn sheep. They're not goats. Face privileges revoked. Yeah. I didn't give them horns because it felt like I was giving too many creatures horns in my universe, and I was like, I gotta have some people that don't have horns. So, stone elves don't have horns. But I love them dearly. But yeah, these are bighorn sheep. They're fucking huge. We have them here in the Rocky Mountains. I absolutely adore them. I wrote 1,000 words and I only did half of the prologue. Fuck yeah! We love words! I love bighorn sheep. I adore bighorn sheep. Wait, I want to see if I can get a size. Because I need you guys to see how big these guys are. I think that's a dead one. Damn it. These whores. Assholes. But here's some. I think these are babies. These are younger ones. Horns are great. Love built in. Shay? Get the fuck out of here. You can't be saying that. Anyways, yeah, bighorn sheep are very large. These are large ass motherfuckers, and I adore them. Anyways, we're going too much about my bighorn sheep. I don't know what the fuck kind of elf magic elves have. Elf magic. Balaeus black-nosed sheep. They're so cute. I'm scared of that, but let's see. Balaeus black-nosed sheep. Why did the V not go? There we go. Oh, they are so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. How's it going? I'm making races, and I love it. I love them so much. Oh, these are so cute. I love sheep. Anyways, okay, stone elves are great. I love them 10 out of 10. Now we're getting into another kind of elf. Once again, I have fucked around with elves. They're great. I love stone elves, but I made something else that's slightly based off of Minecraft. It's Minecraft. I've based them off of Minecraft, but also, a lot of this was based off of deep sea creatures. Stone people have horns. Maybe. They might get horns, but, like, I'm keeping them not with the horns right now, because I think they look really cool as they were. Do you think I can send my story anywhere? Yeah, once again, we have a writing, channel. Let me at you in it. What the fuck is your name? Hold on. There's your name. Yeah, we have a writing channel. Anyways. It's great. And if you ever... I do have some streams sometimes where I do, like, grammar lessons, which I find really fun. I like grammar lessons. Anyways, we have stone elves, and then I base these off of Minecraft, and then also, deep sea creatures. Specifically because, okay, in my mind, if tectonic plates were real, that makes it sound like they're not real. Tectonic plates in this universe, in my head, during the implosion, it was literally like the world was being torn apart by the very core of the planet, you know? So, like, a lot of ravines and cracks in the Earth's crust happened during the implosion, and also tectonic plates crashed into each other because of this. And that's, something that happened on the Zolkin Mountains. It was already a mountain range, but then it got bigger and kind of more fucked up because of this. And basically an entire, like, underground cave system was basically revealed in the Zolkin Mountains. And there's, like, a massive ass ravine you can find somewhere in the heart of the Zolkin Mountains now that leads to this entire underground part of, like, the entire continent of Eredurn, essentially. It's huge. It's massive. It's crazy. And this is where you can find deep stone elves. We have stone elves and we have deep stone elves. And they're based off of a lot of, like, underground deep sea creatures, and I adore them. It's great. It's great. I love them. 10 out of 10. 10? 10 out of 10. Hi, Shay.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
I gotta turn you up real quick.
There we go.
Here we go.
So.
All turned up. And I love Shay. Or not Shay. Hi, Shay. But Nana's sending me info for one of the races that she helped me make. Because it was, like, her baby idea. And I was like, I'm gonna put this in Euridia. So, we're having a great time.
I came in to ask.
Ask
a question. Have we decided the axis? Because we decided that was gonna deal with the sun.
No, we have not.
So,
I just found out tectonic plates are real, Shay.
The reason that brought up my thought, are we dealing with the Uranus situation around here?
They're not their disturbing and malnourished cousins. They're like, bioluminescent, deep sea cousins.
You made glow squids into elves, didn't you?
They're not aquatic. They are still, like, land creatures. They just have a lot of deep sea elements, because I think I've talked about this. Millions of years ago, the Zolkin Mountains used to be underwater. So you can find, like, seashells, and that's the entire reason you can find an entire skeleton of an ancient deep sea water god in the, like, stone of the Zolkin Mountains.
Big boys?
Yee. The cold one died when the thing was under there. It's cool. I could make them aquatic, but I can't.
Or
they're cave dwellers. I love them.
Hunters.
Let me grab them. They definitely
Hunters.
hunt in the deep sea.
Yeah. Not so much aquatic, but they are well adapted.
I love them. I love them so dearly. They all, like... You know how humans have stripes, and we just can't see them?
Yes, I learned that from a Tumblr post about aliens.
Yeah. Similar equivalent with stone elves and deep stone elves. It's like stone elves can't see the stripes that they were born with, and deep stone elves, it's very obvious the stripes that they were born with. And they're bioluminescent, and they glow. I wish that this Picru let me make them glow, but it didn't. They're very cool. Their eyes look vaguely like they're blind. They're not blind. They have the similar thing that, once again, deep sea creatures have, where they have very fucking large eyes to see underground and see in the darkness of, like, underwater, right? So if you take them to the surface, they might go blind, because holy shit, it is so bright up here. I love them. Their bioluminescent coloring can be essentially any color. I love them dearly. They got bug eyes. They're very cool to me. I don't have a whole lot.
Out how someone's about to stress out my character more with a fake arm than when she had a real arm.
You know what, mood?
Because at least with the real arm, Rocky be like, okay, if I take her to a doctor, they can fix it-ish.
Yeah,
What am I
load. I
supposed
don't
to
know if
do
you
when
saw,
she
but I
crushes
sent
her
you.
robotic finger?
I did see, Nana. I did see. I'm just on Deep Stone Elves right now. It's okay. Everything's fine.
What is she supposed to do when she crushes her robotic fingers?
Phantom pains.
No, Rocky. How's she supposed to fix that? She's not a mechanic.
Well, neither was Edward Elric.
Yeah.
That's
but
why
he
you
had
gotta know a
mechanic
guy.
back.
You gotta know a guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, the guy she knows hates the one with the robotic arm and is more likely to be, I told you so, than to fix the hand. And Rocky does not have a lot of good leeway in that situation. She might have to pull in Frankie. And use her catness to get the other cat to listen. That's the time. So when I had someone, sorry, I'm derailing, but I just got remembered my favorite description of a friendship starter outside of ours.
Okay.
And it was, she was so cat-coded she couldn't resist the girl who could speak to animals.
Mm-hmm.
As a description of my character who has not made a single friend by her own volition. I sat there and thought about it because it was a moment where we talked about her child not struggling to make friends due to how she's built as a person. And both me and my character had to reflect on all of her friendships. She did not start a single one of them. A single one of her current friend group has not been started by her. They have either been dropped in front of her and she eventually accepted that they existed in her life, or they grabbed her by the scruff and walked off.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye, sunshine. Have fun, stay safe. Also, Brum has an idea for you, Shay.
Yes. I will pass that along to said character's person.
I love them. God, imagine Deep Stone Elves trading, like, with dwarves. Because, like, listen, they gotta have some, like, really good fucking materials.
God, you know what it is? You know what it is?
Hmm.
You know how a lot of times in stories, dwarves are very proud of their materials and their craftsmanship?
Mm-hmm.
The only other material that they consider at the same level as theirs is Deep Stone Elves.
Shay, the way you say that made it sound like the material itself is Deep Stone Elves.
You know what I meant.
They kill Deep Stone Elves and make weapons with them.
No, but someone probably that has tried.
God.
That's a little lore tack to keep somewhere else.
Would trade trinkets and cut gems for mushroom wine. Mushroom wine!
Mushroom wine.
A lot of mushroom and, like, low light plants that can grow that low in the Earth's crust.
Sorry, I just remembered that one Tumblr post of dwarves terrified they're gonna kill their human friends. Because they can't remember what they can't eat.
I hate the fact that I know the exact Tumblr post that you're talking about.
I'm sorry, I was talking about mushroom wine, just unlocked a deep-seated memory. Oh, wait, do dwarves know what they can feed their deep stone elf friends? And they basically have the same diet, or do they also panic about accidentally poisoning them? Yellow.
I'm typing. I can't type and talk. I don't even know what you
Sorry,
asked
okay.
me.
What did I ask you? That's the thing. They would have similar diets, but do dwarves know that?
You know what's happening when I'm still here. It looks very cool. Thank you, Mika.
Do dwarves know that, or do they just assume their diet is just different enough that they could accidentally poison their friend?
Okay, anyways, what was your question?
Do dwarves also panic about accidentally poisoning their deep stone elf
Nah,
friend?
Deep Stone Elves have a very similar diet. I think the
Yes,
only
okay.
difference is that Deep Stone Elves live deeper.
So it'd be the other way
they
around?
have access to a lot of like those underground lakes that connect to like the ocean. So a lot of deep sea creatures that they also will hunt, including those horrifying squids.
Yes, yes, yes.
What the fuck are they called? Are they squids? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. They ate some horrifying things down there. Horror terrors. I love these. I love Deep Stone Elves. It's like, they can be found in other places the same way that, like, Stone Elves can, but, like, we're talking about Eredurn right now, so they do live mostly majority in the underground part of the Zulkin Mountains, because that's near the coastline, so they still have access to the deep sea creatures that they hunt usually.
I'm gonna
And then
say
additionally, there's a plot here with a character that's not technically mine.
I'm gonna say this in a way that's gonna sound really weird for a second. Yellow's not a racist fantasy writer. And I say this in the way that people travel in Yellow's world. So people can appear in other places. It's just not an easy journey to make. So you're not gonna make it without a reason.
Thank you.
Sorry, no.
That's one of the oddest compliments I've ever gotten.
It's a thing that I saw someone talk about people who make like D&D games and stuff getting really pissy about mixed race characters existing in places, and one of the races being creatures from like a specific mountain sect. And I'm like, so no one traveled? And so it's like, so no one traveled in your world? No one's experienced trade? So no one's left this one mountain in 150,000 years? Do you
know
hear
what?
how that sounds?
Mood. I get it. I think the only thing that'd be similar is Fomorians. And that's just because they're only native to a single coastline, and they rarely ever leave. Unless it's for religious pilgrimage. Fomorians are just built like that.
Yeah.
And I love them so dearly. I love my cow people.
But
Let me have my
reason they
little
don't
cow
leave.
people.
It's a religious reason they don't leave.
Yeah,
That's part of
because
it.
the Morai is asleep beneath the Fomorian coast.
Yeah. That's a reason that a people would be very close to. It'd be one of those things where, like, this DNA strand is only found in this one section of this one state.
Okay. Sure, Jan.
Look, I've had conversations pass through this brain and then just not said anything to y'all about it. Exactly, Brum. Exactly.
I do like the idea of, like, they're basically neighbors with dwarves.
At least one person from that deep elves have kissed a dwarf.
There are so many deep dwarves. They keep happening.
Be like, hey, They're really pretty.
They're really pretty, and they got these pretty like stripes on them.
They're just like, and then there's like, they're so short and cute. They're so little and cute.
Also, give me
So I
your
think
idea,
about the
Rum. Give
Dober's.
me your idea. I love ideas. Baba Booey? Mm-hmm. You whore. Okay. No, I get all of it.
You can get it. You're not done.
You gotta give it to me.
I think I am your butler.
Yes.
You didn't even pay rent yet.
So give me. Thank you. Anyways, dinner's gonna be ready soon. And
Aster's about to finish dinner, and I haven't eaten yet.
oh my god, Aster's about to finish. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Anyways, I love deep elves. Deep stone elves are my new favorite. I don't know religiously who they'd worship. Because I try to think about that, especially in like a world where like the gods are like a tangible, actual thing.